Hey team, we are starting our new series this Sunday. It's The Legend of Snowookie, which is our first Snowookie series. If you've been around for a while, you know that we have two series about the Snowookie. This is our first one, and it's all about separating fact from fiction. And I love that idea because I think teaching kids that some things are true and some things are not true is so beneficial to them as they grow spiritually. As part of that, in every lesson, you get to help kids understand that some things are fact and some things are fiction. And you'll play a this or that game with it. So to help you with that, you'll have a fact paper and a fiction paper. You can put them up on your board, on your wall, just use them to hold in your hands, or you don't have to use them at all. It's just there as a resource for you. The other thing that the series does is it uses the ABCs of the gospel 3 different times. I think it's lessons 1, 2, and 6. So to help with that, we have ABC papers. They're snow themed because Snowookie, but they're just helpful for your visual learners. Tape them up on your board, hold them up, whatever you want with them. They're there for you to use the way that works best for you. This is an earlier series that was written, so it is a little more craft heavy. We've edited some of those crafts to make them much easier to do and faster to do. So for the series for this week, the lesson for this week, there's a craft that asks you to make a Christmas tree. And we're doing something similar to that, but instead they'll be making a Christmas tree lunch bag. You have a picture of this in your bucket, but anytime we change the craft, you will have an example and I will make sure that you understand how we've changed it. But the goal is always to make it simple and to keep the same connection point. The emphasis for this series is memorizing the verse, Luke 2, verses 10 and 11. When they memorize it, they get their name on a snowflake. Just put it in your bucket, and then we will add it to our Luke 2 wall. At the end of the series, we'll draw a winner, and that winner will get a Frozen Science Snow Kit, which is basically Insta Snow with lots of cool gadgets to go along with it. They'll get to play with Insta Snow a little bit on snow day, so this is just like even more cool then, because they'll get just a tiny taste of it, and then you can encourage them that this is what they might win if they memorize it. Your kids that have been practicing Luke 2 to perform it already know verses 10 and 11, so they are a great resource for you to use for them to help teach their classmates what the motions are. I'm gonna link an additional video so that you can learn the motions too if you want to use those for your class. And then because it's December, we have so much going on, but it is all of my favorite things. I hope some of them are your favorite things too. We have a hot cocoa station. We have snow day, which, oh guys, there's gonna be so many fun things. And then December 15th is a Christmas party. And I'm asking you guys to run your own Christmas party in your class. It doesn't need to be like the most elaborate thing ever, but it does need to be special. So think through things like easy decorations or a snack or a fun game or just a way to celebrate Christmas together as a class. That day we'll also have Kids Choir and Luke 2 will perform. So it's a pretty fun day full of like all of your classic Christmas things that you got to grow up doing if you grew up in church. 22nd, we're wearing our ugly Christmas sweaters because why wouldn't you wear an ugly Christmas sweater? And then the 29th, we will be decorating cookies. Snowookie actually ends January 5th, but we'll be on our new schedule then. So just make sure when you plan it out with your leaders that you keep in mind that that Sunday doesn't really fall under your current structure or however you currently plan things out with your leaders. The one other thing I want to make sure you come to is our leader Christmas party. It is so much fun. You should have received an email invitation, so go ahead and RSVP for that because I would love to see you there. I'll see you guys Sunday.